Welcome back to This or That a Hoops podcast. It's just me today. I'm Dolo in the cut. This is a Nets video. Um, Matt and Slim not with me today, but it's all good. We are talking about the Nets and their injury-plagued season thus far. Um, Obviously, we're missing 4 out of 5 of our potential starters, which is ass, and you really hate to see it. We have Cam Johnson out tonight, Clax out tonight, Ben Simmons out tonight, and then in the third quarter, my main man, my dog, my G Cam Thomas went down with an ankle sprain. Thanks, PJ Tucker, dirty player, history of injury. We'll get to it later. Um, yeah, it's been tough. The squad's been playing great. People have been stepping up. Lonnie's been stepping up huge. DSJ's been playing great defense. I really like what I see from Trent Watford. Um, there's a lot of positives. Dinwiddie's been playing decent, but not having 4 out of your 5 starters, dude, to start the season is brutal. We're still a 500 team. We're 4-4 as of right now. So we'll get into real quick what each individual injury is and what it means. Cam Johnson, left calf strain. He's on November 1st. They said 10 days, so 6 games. I think we're around like 3 or 4 games out from him playing. We really need him for shot creation, defensive purposes. I mean, that's an 11th overall.
Whoa, slow down, gang. If you're liking this content here, I really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. It takes 0 seconds. I make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all the creators I like watching because I know it makes a huge difference for them, just like it makes for us. Stick with us. TOT Faithful, we love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out more videos.
Pick in the draft and a young guy with a lot of promise. So we want to get him on the floor as soon as possible. He's going to be a huge piece for this team. We were going to rely pretty heavily on him. We are going to rely pretty heavily on him, but it's tough to start the season without him. We got Cam Thomas, obviously, averaging 28.6 points. The 23-year-old, my dog. PJ Tucker, was it really his fault? Probably not. Will I say it was his fault to people who don't know or didn't watch the game? Absolutely. He was staying in front of him, moving his feet. Cam landed on top of his foot, dude. It's a basketball injury. Stuff like that happens all the time. I totally get it. So on a real sense, I understand. On a content sense, what an intentional injury caused by PJ Tucker. But yeah, it's tough without his scoring. Lonnie definitely stepped up tonight and kind of filled that void, and we beat the Clippers, so that was cool. But we're really going to need him for the rest of the year, and I want to watch him continue to develop. So taking any time off is not ideal. Clax is our best defender, most switchable defender, besides Simmons being a best defender, but I prefer Clax defensively, even on the perimeter sometimes. Also for rebounding purposes, pick and roll. He's just a focal point of our offense. So not having him, he got injured in game 1 in like a pretty weird manner. It has been tough. It's brutal. I also love watching him play, so it makes my viewing experience for these games. He's day to day. So the one upside for this is most of these guys are day to day now, except Cam Thomas. And the last person we'll get into is Ben Simmons. He's been kind of playing, taking a little back time, playing, taking a little back time. He's apparently out with a hip injury that he sustained last game. I don't remember the play. I watched the whole game, so I'm a little confused. I'm going to have to look back at it. But yeah, it's 4 out of 5 key players that we really need to be like impacting the game on the bench in street clothes, which is tough. And the team has still fought. We've been up by 5 in the fourth quarter. Every game but 2. We're 4-4. We were in the game against the Cavs, who were supposed to be a high seed in the East. We were well in the game against the Celtics, who are the best team in the league. We were well in the game against the Clippers, and we just stole a nice W. And we were well in the game against the Bucks, who are supposed to be a leader of the East. So we're definitely fighting. We're definitely dogs. We definitely have a group of guys that want to get out there and get after it every night. And it's next man up mentality, gang rebound. Everything's done by committee, which is nice coming off a season coming off several seasons with like KD, Kyrie, Harden, where it was kind of just a hodgepodge of who's going to play, who's going to do this, who's committed to that. So definitely super hype on the way that we're playing and how committed all the guys seem to be to each other and how Jacques been handling some situations. But like I said, dude, it's really tough to start building something, especially with a group that last year our starters were compiled of 3 different teams, whether it be the Clax on the Nets, Mikhail and Cam from the Suns, and Dorian and Spence from the Mavs. So they just had this offseason to kind of mold together and figure out our system and the way we want to play, which is pushing the pace. And it's tough with growing pains here. We haven't been able to get all the guys on the floor. Positives, 3 of those 4 guys are day to day. Negative, Cam Thomas, man. Potentially my favorite player in the NBA. If you guys watch the channel, you know how I feel about Cam Thomas, dude. We've been screaming free CT since before last year. Honestly, ever since that interview came out with him and KD playing one-on-one post-ups when he allegedly beat KD, I've mentioned it many times. That's when we all hopped on the Cam Thomas train here at TOT. So it's one of our guys. We're an underdog pod. That's one of our fucking guys. We root for him heavily. So brutal to see him go down tonight, especially me personally to PJ Tucker, who I have huge qualms with from the KD series, obviously. Again, game recognized game, totally understand. But he's just a guy who frustrates me. So I was fucking pissed. I was laying right there and I was freaking out. So not great. I think a month or 2 from now, this is a 4 seed. This is a 4 seed team. I think this is a top 3 deepest team in the NBA. We're top 3 in least turnovers, which is great. That's one of the things we wanted to work on, and we have been rebounding well by committee. So that's also great. Ben's been doing a good job of that. Duran's been doing a good job of that. Most offensive rebounds per team member, or he's in second place. So that's great too. But we need to be all on the floor to build. Sorry, that's just how it is. And I don't know if it's a Nets thing or what, but we haven't been able to get a clean season these last couple of years. It's absolutely absurd. Thank God Mikhail's our superstar, and I forget if it was 300 or 400 consecutive games, but it's the longest active streak in the NBA. I saw a little banner on the bottom of the screen tonight. So yeah, man, just a quick video. I wanted to reach out to Nets Nation. I know the Shield's staying strong with TOT, and stay in the comments, stay active in our community tab, dude. We're trying to build a little Nets community here for me and my guys. We will be back in a huge way. Like, we will have all our guys on the floor. We will play the way we want to play. We're going to win games. We have not played a bad game all year, regardless of in and out of the lineup, regardless of who's been doing what contributions-wise. We have not played a bad game all year. So there's a lot of upsides. Obviously, injuries suck. It's a part of the game. It's part of the sport. But yeah, man, just wanted to reach out to you guys. So like, comment, subscribe. Give us a little follow. Drop a little Nets hashtag in the comments if you're a Nets fan. You're riding with me. I'm riding with you. And let's rock out together.